WRSR, Owasso, Flint. The following program has been pre-recorded and is paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc. Welcome to Discover Flint Township, a program showcasing our local community. Flint Township is ready for your next move. And now, your host, Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, Tracey Tucker.
I'm Tracey Tucker, and this is Discover Flint Township, brought to you by Flint Township Economic Development Authorities, HAP, Financial Plus Credit Union, Shea Automotive Group, and 103.9 The Fox. All right, so today we're doing something a little different. Y'all know that we have some great community events in our area and in the Genesee County area overall, but this is an event that really takes in pretty much most of Genesee County. It's called Bikes on the Bricks. And we have our guest today in studio is Sergeant Nicole Reid from the City of Flint Police Department. And I hear that you are the all-knowing master of all for Bikes on the Bricks. Is that you?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I do know a lot about the event here.
So I was told that you're the one who coordinates a lot of it, including the great ride that starts in Flint Township at Vehicle City Harley Davidson on Miller and I-75, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is the date of the event this year?
So the dates are September 10th, 11th, and 12th, and the ride occurs on the 11th, Saturday.
Yeah, so this Friday. Yeah. That's great. I'm excited because I love seeing all the motorcycles. So for those people who don't know what Bikes on the Bricks is, why don't you give them a little overview of the history of the event?
Okay. So this is our 14th annual event. It started back years ago, and it was a nice little quaint event. It actually started with just local departments within the Genesee County. We actually had 4 departments that came together and police officers, motor officers, and they came up with this grand idea and started bringing people aboard. And they created this wonderful event where they have police training through the weekend. And then it broadened up where they turned it into a bike show, and then they brought in entertainment, and then the civilians started coming, and it just seems like every year it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I think the first year, the ride itself that went through the community, I don't think it was as long as this one is going to be this year, right?
No, it's not. They haven't been as long. We over the years it's been about a 40-mile ride. This year we've turned it into a 50-mile ride. It's beautiful, spectacular, and I think everybody's going to love it.
Yeah, and they pretty much drive all through Genesee County, right?
Yes. Every year the ride is different. We try to move it to different locations throughout Genesee County. This year it's actually going to be the northwest portion of the county. Okay. And like I said, it's beautiful.
Nice. So again, the ride itself is Saturday, right? It
is Saturday.
So Saturday, and what's the date on that? I can't even remember.
Saturday is the 11th.
Right? Yeah. September 11th. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 9/11, we're doing a special ride, and you have your first responders are going to be out there, your police officers. I think you have people from other, non-police officers are in the ride, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We have our, they assist us. So we have our blockers that assist with some of the traffic control along the way. And then, of course, all our police departments that help us out. And then our civilian riders. So, there's a lot entailed.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to join the ride, is there a sign up for that? Or do they just y'all come? Or how does that work?
They can get registered right there at Vehicle City, day of.
Okay. Day of registration.
Yep,
Great.
They can go and come on board.
And do they do any fundraising or anything at this, or is it just let's go ride?
This is a charity ride. For this year, this is the Ed Henderson charity ride. Ed Henderson was a huge part of our committee and our board. He just recently passed a month ago. We dearly miss him, and we want to dedicate this ride to him. So it is a charity ride, and at the end of the event, whatever is raised, we donate to certain charities.
Okay. Now, what are some of the charities you've given to in the past?
Old Newsboys. We've done My Cops. It's an organization for police officers throughout the state. There's been several over the years.
So this is a great way for the community to get out and support their local police departments and any of the officers from the. Just go out and say thank you,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
A great way to say thank you and to help give to charities. So Friday night, where are the events that are on Friday night?
So Friday night, you'll see. Well, throughout the weekend, you'll see the police training on the flat lot. That occurs on Friday. There will also be the beer tent out on the flat lot from 4 to 10. Mm-hmm. And then we have mini bike racing that goes on also on the flat lot.
Yeah, and that's all down in the city of Flint, on the by the bricks, on the bricks in the flat lot, right? On Saginaw Street, if you're not familiar. Then Saturday, the festivities come to Flint Township to Vehicle City Harley Davidson, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so they only start the ride there, and then they do their 50-mile tour, the 3-hour tour. That just came to my head. And then they end up at the flat lot again, right?
They do. Downtown Flint, right on the bricks. They'll have it all blocked off, and everything's shut down downtown. And then we bring the ride right downtown Flint, and everybody gets to park their bikes and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, and on Saturday that morning, looks like it starts at 8 a.m., people can go there and buy T-shirts, ride registration, and see some training, right?
Yeah, police training, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And then enjoy the festivities the rest of the day. And then you're also on Sunday, you also have something going on. And where is that all down at the flat lot?
It is. It is. We'll have the opening ceremony at 10 a.m., and then obviously you'll have your motorcycle registration 10 to 1. Again, there's tons of vendors down there, food trucks, the police training. So a lot of activities downtown on Sunday also. And then that's the day of the police competition, where they're actually riding these courses, being scored, and then we have our award ceremony.
Nice.
That day.
Nice. That should be interesting. That would be interesting to watch. I don't think I've ever seen that part. I've seen where they take off, which is amazing to watch the number. How many are you expecting to participate this year?
Officer-wise, we're in the mid-50s right now.
Wow. And when you see 50 bikes take off, and I'm sure you'll end up with more than that because you'll have civilian riders too, but when you see that, first of all, the sound, all those bikes starting out.
Amazing.
And even if they're not all Harleys, which I don't know what all these people are driving, but you get 10 Harleys and it's
loud.
It's loud.
It'll shake you.
Yeah, but the sound of it's amazing. And then to watch them all go off and just see this procession of them going out, it's really something to see.
It is. It's almost very emotional when you get these people together, the police, civilians, and everybody involved. When you get that amount of people that come together, it's a pretty emotional thing, because it's just to see the people interact and enjoy themselves, and such a big event turn out so well. It's great. Well,
and see the interaction. I mean, police officers have had it hard the last couple of years, really. And we need to be there for them because they're there for us, right? Yeah. So it's nice to see positive interactions, and it's a good way to get to know police officers in your area on a one-on-one basis in a comfortable setting where it's not an emergency. A non-emergency setting, I guess, would be the best thing. It's kind of like the National Night Out, where you can, actually go up and talk to people and be relaxed and not worried about an emergency situation at the time. So that's great. So now, do you have any special stories that you'd like to share with us that have happened at some of the races? Like something that was your favorite thing that happened?
Over the years, it's like I said, this event is dear to my heart. I enjoy it a lot. Obviously, the officers that come, they're like my brothers and sisters, and we enjoy seeing the people come and have a great time. I just think in general, more so, I get a kick out of all the hooting and hollering between the officers when it comes competition day. There's a lot of smack talk. They enjoy themselves. There's a lot of pranks going on behind the scenes that maybe the civilians don't necessarily observe, but we do.
Yeah.
It switches up every year. I'm excited to see what happens this year.
Yeah.
And get her going.
Now, do you ride?
I do ride.
You do.
Yes,
so do you ride? You ride in it?
I don't participate in this event just because
somebody has to oversee it.
Because I put it on and right. I create the courses that the officers ride.
Right.
So I don't compete. But I do get out there and have fun with them.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. So now, as a motorcycle officer, because that's what you said you are, you're a sergeant. Let's get this right. She's not just an officer; she's a sergeant. And how many years have you been been an officer?
So 23 years.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
The things you must have seen. I probably don't even want to know.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, good for you, and I thank you for your service to our community. Now, have you always been at Flint?
I've always been at Flint City.
Wow.
I started there when I was a very young kid, and been there ever since. Thank God.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, were you from the area, or did you come here from somewhere else?
I was born and raised in Flint.
All right.
Ma'am.
What area did you grow up in?
It was over on the west side of Flint, near Ballinger and Welch area. Right
Ballinger and Welch. I grew up at Flushing and Ballinger area.
So we were in
right
the
around me.
same neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Funny.
I love that neighborhood growing up.
Yeah, I was in Flint Township side, south of Flushing Road, west of Ballinger.
Yeah,
so
right around the corner.
Yeah, right around the corner. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But and we love to see people that grow up in our area that stay in the area to try to make it the best place it can be.
Absolutely.
So it's wonderful that you've dedicated yourself to that. Now, let's think here. We have Bikes on the Bricks coming. Let's tell everybody again. September 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's going to be at the Flat Lot on Friday, downtown. And then Saturday, the festivities start off at Vehicle City Harley Davidson. It's y'all come ride, right? You can register that day.
Absolutely. I mean, pre-register if you can, but if you're going to get on down there early.
Yeah. Now, if they want to pre-register, do they go to the website?
Go to the website. It's bikesonthebricks.com.
Oh, that's easy enough. Bikesonthebricks.com. Even I can remember it. So... So they can come out, they can ride, they can help by contributing to the charity. And then you have the end of the ride is in downtown at the Flat Lot, and then you're going to have a party again, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then on Sunday, it's all about the competitions. Right?
All about the competition. It's go time.
And that's at Flat Lot as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And we want to make sure that we are letting our officers know that we support them, and this is a great way to come out and show your support for them. So either at Vehicle City Harley Davidson on Saturday or at the Flat Lot on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can help support them. So I want to thank Sergeant Reid for coming in today and bringing us news of this great event that's going on in our community. And I want to remind our listeners that if you have questions or comments, you can go to discoverflinttownship@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook at Flint Township Events, FLINTTWPEVENTS. You can visit our websites, discoverflinttownship.com or flinttownship.org. And I would like to thank all our sponsors, HAP, Shea, Financial Plus. I'm missing somebody, Rusty. Oh, guaranteed rate. And 103.9 Fox. Join us next week. And I want to remind everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local, and discover Flint Township.
This has been Discover Flint Township with Tracey Tucker. For more information, visit discoverflinttownship.com. Flint Township is ready for your next move. The preceding program was pre-recorded and was paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc.